Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Jen and Catherine at the Soul Source. Happy Wednesday wishes. We are actually here on Wednesday,
Right.
doing our message for you, and we have picked 3 cards. We would like to get right to the message and say to you that the main focus this week is on grounding into yourself and to release all fears by focusing on the smallest components of change that you can manage so that you can raise your vibration and maintain the momentum of positive movement forward.
Right.
So that was a lot.
That was a lot, but it's really not, because what we're
Right.
what we're seeing here in the cards is, we asked what the community needed to know, and
Correct.
it was basically to ground in to yourselves.
Right.
And everyone's doing a lot of really good work. A lot of people, they want something,
Right.
but they're overwhelmed possibly. I know that a lot of things have come up for me personally this week.
Right.
And you too, Jen.
Yeah.
And so, and it takes time for us sometimes to work through them, and it sometimes puts us in a place of old patterns of fear, and that's okay. I mean, we sometimes revert to that,
Right.
but we need to look at the situation and say, what small steps can I take today to just move out of my headspace and into my heart, observe it without reaction, and move forward.
Well, and last week it was such a great message about celebrating, and then we had, if you are watching from someplace else other than Wisconsin, in Wisconsin we had a large snowstorm.
Huge.
So we were all snowed in. So everyone did all this nice, wow, great job, good work, we're doing really good work. And then we get stuck inside, having to look at our stuff again. So it brings up it pulls back a new layer and says, you have really grown, you've really expanded, but surprise, look what's here, there's more. Aren't you lucky, because you are on a path of awareness and you want to become evolved. And in order to do that, there isn't a lot of rest sometimes. That's why you have to really be focused on self-care and taking care of yourself, because the work is deep and it can be challenging, but it can also be exhilarating.
Yes.
And you need to remember that you are moving faster and faster, and that's why sometimes your awareness, it's not painful, but it's really real.
Yeah.
And it's almost tactile, or it's just so real that you think, wow, I can't believe that I'm feeling this this much. But it's okay. That means that you are so awake and that you're evolving. I'll just say that again. So please remember. And right.
We've all asked for this in prayer. We've
Right.
all asked. And we are being given what's going to serve our highest and greatest good.
Correct.
It may not feel like it.
Well, and again, I just think sometimes when we pray, Catherine and I both pray for, may I please be a blessing? How can I be a blessing to this community, to this land, to this world? And so the Creator says, oh, hello, there's more people that want to help. So let's break you open a little bit more so your heart can expand, that you can have more compassion. And the only way that you can have more compassion is by looking within and saying, oh my gosh, Jen, you have had some challenges. I just want to hold you. I want to be with you. I want you to know that you are loved. Oh, sob, sob, sob. Cry, cry, cry.
And you can get past this.
And you get past it.
Right.
Right.
And once we really, really get past it, then we are able to be of service. We are able to be at that blessing even more.
Even more.
Because we can all be at whatever level we are every day, but even more.
Right. So that's what this is about. So just to summarize again, please remember to ground in this week. If you notice that you are beginning to become ungrounded or reactive, pause. Ask yourself, take a deep breath, notice where your energy is, and ask yourself, what's the simplest thing I can do right now to focus on raising my vibration, raising my awareness, pulling back and coming back into myself. And by doing that, this last card over here was, again, what is the tool that we are going to be doing to benefit? It's about not being trapped in fear. And the best way to not be trapped in fear is to break things down into the smallest components so that you can chew on them and manage them, and then you can take on more. And it isn't as challenging.
So add joy.
Right.
Take a moment and add joy to your
Right.
life. Get outside, even if it is snowing, and walk in the woods. Whatever's
Right.
going to bring you joy,
Right.
take that moment for yourself and change that situation for yourself at the moment. You know, you don't have to solve the world today.
No.
No.
And it could be as simple, I always tell, Catherine knows this, but my youngest loves Elvis Presley. So whenever he is escalating, we're like, please, just go listen to Pandora and put on Elvis Presley. So it could be that, just put on your music. We don't advocate drinking a lot, but a glass of wine is nice sometimes for people. So do what makes you feel happy to get back into that moment. And remember, your fears are real. They are not made up in your mind, but you are in control.
Right.
And when you surrender and ask for the assistance that you need, the Creator will give you steps forward, and you'll be able to see them and move.
Right.
So if you have any questions or if you need anything from us, please put a comment in the box below. We love reading your comments, again, as long as they're constructive. Or send us a private message with a question on something that you'd like us to focus on. We really love focusing on you, the community here, and we just love doing this.
Being a part of your life.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
From our hearts to yours. Take
Yeah,
care.
Take care.
Bye
Bye.
now.